Okay, today guys, we're going to discuss about the composition of function. To better understand about the composition of functions, so we have here two given functions. F of x is equal to 3x plus 4 and g of x is equal to 4x minus 7. So here, if we're going to represent the function, it will gonna look like this. F composite of g of x. So this is the representation of the composition of function. So as you observe, we have here open circle. So here, if you can see open circle, it means that the operation is in a composition of functions. This is different from f of g of x, where we know we sometimes put a solid circle to represent that this operation is a multiplication of function. So here, in a composition of function, we use the open circle to represent the function. So what does a composition means? So it means that one function is inside of the another function. In this case, the g of x is inside of the f function. So it means that the value of your g of x is the value of your input of your f of x. So we can represent this like we can also represent this like this: f composite of g of x. So the g of x will serve as the input of your f function. To do this, guys, you have to write first the value of your f function, so which is the 3x plus 4. So you have to write here the 3x plus 4. And the value of your input in your 3x plus 4, or the x value, is the value of your g of x, which is the 4x minus 7. So therefore, you have to substitute it here, 4x minus 7. Then bring down the 3. So we have your 3, then plus 4. Then after that, simplify and operate. So we have here 3 times 4x, so we know this is equal to 12x. And 3 times negative 7, so this is negative 21. And of course, we have here plus 4. Then simplify, so this is equal to 12x, negative 21 plus 4 is negative 19. So this is in a simplest form. So therefore, we can say the answer for the f composite of g of x is equal to 12x minus 19. How about if we have to find the g composite of f of x? So in this case, the value of your the x value of your g of x is the value of your f of x. The inside function is the f of x. So we can represent this in this manner: g composite of f of x. Okay, so here we have to write first the function of g of x, which is the 4x minus 7 here based from our given. Then substitute the value of x. Our input now is the value of our f of x, which is the 3x plus 4. So we have here write 3x plus 4, then bring down the 4 here, and negative 7. Then simplify, distribute. So this is 4 times 3x, so we know this is 12x. And 4 times 4, so we know this is 16. Then minus 7. Then simplify, so we have here 12x, 16 minus 7, so this is positive 9. So we can factor here. Our GCF is 3 times 4x plus 3. So therefore, we can say that this is the final answer for g composite of f of x. So they are totally different from each other. Okay? So that's all. Okay, so this time let us have another example of composition of functions. So we have here two given functions. F of x is 3x minus 5 and g of x is equal to 3x squared plus 2. So this time let us find the value of f composite of g of x and g of f, g composite of f of x. Okay, so let us start here first. So f composite of g of x, so it means that the input of our f function is the value of our g of x. Okay, then here we have to write first our first function, or the f function. So this is 3x minus 5. Then substitute the value of your x here is the value of your g of x, which is the 3x squared plus 2. So here 3x squared plus 2. Then bring down the 3 here and the negative 5. Then distribute and simplify. So we have here 3 times 3x squared is 9x squared. Then 3 times 2, positive 6, and minus 5. So here we have the final answer, which is 9x squared. Then 6 minus 5 is positive 1. So therefore, this is our final answer. Next, we have here g composite of f of x. So it means that our inside function is the f of x, and the value of x in our g of x is the value of our f of x. So we can express this as g composite of f of x. So in this case, we have to write first the value of our g function, which is 3x squared, then plus 2. Here in our x, you have to write the value of your f function. So therefore, this will gonna look like this: 3 times f of x is 3x minus 5, then square plus 2. So as you observe, we have here this kind of answer. So we have to operate first our exponent. So bring down here. So you can use the FOIL method as 3x minus 5 multiplied by 3x minus 5. But you can also use the shortcut method without using the FOIL method. So the first thing that we're going to do is we have to get the square of the first term. So what is the square of 3x? So we know this is 9x squared. Then multiply these two terms. Then multiply by 2. 3x times negative 5 is, we know, this is equal to negative 15x. Then multiply by 2, negative 30x. Then after that, we have to get the square of the last term. So what is the square of negative 5? So we know this is the this is equal to positive 25. Then plus 2. Then after that, distribute 3 times 9x squared, so this is 27x squared. 3 times negative 30, so this is negative 90x. Then 3 times 25, this is 75 plus 2. Simplify, combine like terms. We don't have like terms, but we have here constant. Then arrange the exponent from descending order. So this is 27x squared minus 90x. Then 27 plus 2 is, or 75 plus 2 is 77. So is there's a way that we can simplify this one? So if there's a common factor, you can factor it, but we can also represent our answer with this manner. Okay, so this is the final answer. Okay, so this time, let's try this two given function. So we have here two given function, h of x is equal to 2x squared plus 3, and k of x is 3x squared minus 5. Try to find the value of h composite of k of x and k composite of h of x. Okay, so feel free to stop this video and try to answer in your scratch paper. Then, after this, let us check your work. Okay, so this time, let us check. So we have here h composite of k of x. So it means that the k of x will serve as the input of your h of x. So here, we can represent this as this manner. So h, composite of k of x. So we have to write first the value of our h function, so which is 2x squared, 2x squared plus 3. Then substitute the value of your x here, which is the value of your k of x. So we have here 3x squared minus 5, then square. Then bring down the 2, so we have here 2, then plus 3. So in this case, we have to operate this first. Here we have the square. So you can use the FOIL method, but you can also use the shortcut method. So bring down first the 2 here, then square the first term. 3x squared square is, we know, this is 9x to the 4th power. Then the second step is we have to multiply this 2 term. 3x squared times negative 5, so we know this is equal to negative 15 x squared times 2, so this is 30x squared. Then square the last term, which is the negative 5, so this is negative 5 square is positive 25. Then after that, bring down the plus 3. Then distribute the 2, so 2 times 9x squared, so this is equivalent to 18x to the 4th power rather. Then 2 times 30x squared, so we know this is negative 60x squared. Then 2 times 25, so this is positive 50 plus the 3. Then simplify, so 18x to the 4th power, 18x to the 4th power minus 60x squared plus 53. So we can say that this is the final answer. How about this one? So we have here k of h of x. So meaning the value of your h of x will serve as the input of your k of x. So we can represent this manner. So we have here k, composite of h of x. So we have to write first the k function. So we have here 3x squared minus 5. Then substitute the value of your x here. The value of our x, or the input, is the value of our h of x. So this is the input, 2x squared plus 3. Then bring down the 3 here and the negative 5. We have here the square also. Then operate the exponent first. Bring down the 3. Then square the first term. So this is 4x to the 4th power. 4x to the 4th power. Then multiply this 2. Then times 2 again. So 2x squared times 3 is 6x squared times 2 is positive 12x squared. Then square the last term, which is positive 9. Then minus 5. Operate, distribute. 3 times 4x squared, so this is 12x to the 4th power. 4th power rather. 3 times 12x squared, so this is positive 36x squared. Then 3 times 9 is positive 27. Then the minus 5. Simplify, so 12x to the 4th power plus 36x squared. Then 27 minus 5 is 22. So this is positive 22. Can we simplify? So I think we can simplify this by 2. Let us try by 2. So therefore this is equal to 6x to the 4th power. Then positive 36 is 18x squared. Then positive 11. So I think this is the simplest form. So this is the final answer.